Sorry, give me a sec. What is up, guys? It is Broku, the legendary Saiyan. Here today playing Infamous Second Son. You're probably wondering, Broku, why are you still playing Infamous Second Son? I mean, you only did like a few videos and now you're still playing it. Like, by now you would have thought you knew, you would have changed different games. Well, my dear viewers, I haven't, okay? This game is cool. If you haven't heard me say this before, if you have a PlayStation 4, go to, and you also have to have PlayStation Plus. Sorry, I forgot to add that. But if you have a PS4 and have PlayStation Plus, go over to the PlayStation Store. This game is free. I'm gonna say thank you, Sucker Punch, for putting up the site. Really really appreciate that, because normally when a lot of people want something, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, but you guys came out and said, well, here you guys go, because I mean the game is out for free and it is DLC, so yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for doing that. Now I want to talk about a few things before I get into ranting. First, I know, and I know this for a fact, that I tell you guys one thing and you don't do it. Okay? Not trying to be mean or anything, it's just getting old. I ask you guys what you want content wise. I'm trying to be nice and let you guys pick, and you guys seem to not want to pick. I told you my channel is for the viewer. So the viewer votes, and I have a poll up on Twitter, okay? That poll is if you guys want me to do one ending of Second Son, or just one ending in general, or two. And I mean, you could take like one or 2 seconds out of your day and like vote. I mean, not only that, I mean, it's easy to make a Twitter. You don't have to download the app. Go through Google and just make a Twitter account. That's all you gotta do. Anyway, I wanted to get that off my chest because I don't know about you guys, but like I've said a million times before, I make my channel for the viewers, by the viewers, you know. And I don't know what else to say. It's just I just want you guys to, you know, pick for what content you guys want. I put polls up on Twitter, I even put polls up, like comments in the comment section, and told you specifically what, to pick, or if you wanted to. I don't know, but I have a few things to say, okay? I don't know what's going on, but it's, you know, I don't know what to say. I really want to get into this rant. So you know what? I'm just gonna get into this rant. Okay? I'm just gonna get into this rant right now because I'm getting fed up with this. Okay? So if you guys don't know, if you haven't been living under in a cave for about probably like for the past few weeks, no, past few months, yeah, for the past few months, you would know that early 2018 or February, there's a game entitled Dragon Ball Z Fighter, and they have a closed and open beta. Okay, I will give you the dates for them. I even let you guys give you guys a link to the thing also. So if you guys really want to know, the closed beta is actually this weekend. Guess when the open beta is? Next year, January. So let me say a few words to Bandai Namco. Okay, I'm calling you guys out. Okay, because I don't care if it's a closed or an open beta. You shouldn't make people wait until next year. That's just being petty. That's like saying if my friend Rep, he signed up for a closed beta for Black Ops 4, and he didn't get it. You know how mad my friend would probably be, or how Rep, no, you guys know how hot-headed Rep is. No offense, Rep, if you're watching this video, but you are hot-headed. Don't lie, cause I know you. Like I don't know you, but still. And not only that, that's like saying if Mac signed up for 2K18. Now I know there's probably a lot of people that like 2K18. Okay, I haven't played the 2K. I've played the 2K series, but not NBA. But I've heard it's very good. Like it's very good. I've heard a lot of good stuff from like players, who people who play it. You know what I'm trying to say. And yeah, that's what I want. But that's like if Mac tried to sign up for a closed beta for NBA 2K and he didn't get it. What the heck? He died? Whoops. Either way, here's what I want to talk about. Okay, I'm calling Bandai Namco out because I'm I don't know about you guys, but wouldn't you be mad that you signed up for the closed beta like I don't know, let's say a few months ago, and you haven't got the invitation yet to it? You know, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I purchased your games that I really don't wanna. That I mean, that are $60, and maybe that's the reason why. I get your games $60 full price when they first come out, and I want to sign up for a closed beta. Guess what? Can't get to it. But guess what? All these fucking YouTubers get to it. And I'm not saying that YouTubers it's bad, but for them, all these big YouTubers, and I hate this, okay? All these big YouTubers out there, Rhyme Style, I'll just list off a few. Afro, Senju. I don't care if you're one of their fans, okay? You can call me out in the comment section below, but and I'll still call you out, cause first off, okay? I'm very like I'm about to wig on Bandai Namco, okay? So I signed up in like was it like June? No, July. I signed up either June or July, and then I was I signed up in August. Okay, August. I signed up for the beta in August again, just in case. So I've been waiting, and I've been waiting like, and then I heard that the open beta is in January next year. And I know you don't get to play long, but still, I wouldn't mind getting used to the controls and the codes, all that. But still, I wouldn't have mind gotten used to the controls, so I was prepared to get into that game. But yeah, Bandai Namco sent them. They supposedly say you usually get an email, and I've been checking my Gmail for the past few days, and I checked the importance, nothing. Checked through like everything, nothing. So, you want to tell me this? Okay, tell me this. How come all the big YouTubers that have like over 1 million or so get the beta early? Tell me that. And if it's not true, but I remember Bandai Namco saying that they were gonna get the feedback. Like I remember specifically for Xenoverse 2 that they were going for feedback for the community. Well, I thought that was a good thing, okay? That's good. If you have a game and people like it and you really don't listen to the community, your game's gonna like blow, okay? That's to be honest, that's what happened, okay? If your community, if you have a community for a game and you don't, listen to them, then they're not going to play your game. It's obvious, okay? Sucker Punch, okay, for example, they listened to their community and they were like, well, the game's out, it's for free on the PlayStation Store, so why don't we put these sites back up so that they can play this DLC? Well, that's good. I'm glad they did that because they actually listened to their own community. They listened. Now, here's where my problem is, Bandai Namco. Why? And I'm really disappointed to the extent that the Bandai US really doesn't care about their like community. And if you say they do, you're wrong because millions of people like me and my friends on the PlayStation 4 and I know people in the Xbox One, they don't get they literally ask for one thing. Okay? And they don't get it. But oh yeah, they'll listen to the YouTubers. I mean, nothing's bad with YouTube, okay? I just have a deal with big YouTubers taken from their fan base, their whole little subscriber list, which are probably kids. I mean, no offense who's a younger person right now who's watching this video, but still, I got a problem with big YouTubers asking what they want and they get it in return. That's not how it should work. You should ask your entire community. Maybe if you put up a voting poll on Twitter, or maybe a poll on Instagram or something, a post on Instagram, something, just something, or maybe put something on your website that listens to your community members. No, Bandai Namco, no. You don't listen to your community members. Heck, I bet if I came out with the discussion slash topic episode 2 right now, I bet you wouldn't even look at a glimpse of it because, one, because, okay, I'm a small YouTuber. I'm not going to lie about that, okay? I'm a small YouTuber. Two, you probably don't even have the time of your day to even look, and it's not worth your time. Three, you just don't care. That's all I gotta say. You just don't care. I mean, if you did care, you would listen to your community. Like, you would literally listen, because I thought that they were gonna turn around. Okay, I thought Bandai Namco was gonna, turn themselves around when they said we'll be listening to community feedback if they put the feedback on our website. So and there's nowhere on their website that has feedback that actually people who play your game, who pay $60 for your games, there is no feedback to your community. You are literally going off YouTubers, big YouTubers that have over like a million or two, that have a ton of subs. You're going off of them because they have more subscribers, and not only that, people, if they advertise your game, there's more of a chance that um they will buy it. They'll go out and buy it. That's what you're trying to do. Well, and that I'm smart here, okay? I will still buy your games, but I'm not buying no Naruto games, no what other games do you have, okay? I don't care what kind of game it is. The kind of game I'm playing is I want a fair game, okay? Okay, Bandai Namco? If you can do that, if you can be fair, listen to your fellow community members, maybe make a forums that could work. Or do what I'm doing and put polls up on Twitter. Or you can go back to every like maybe community member that each community has who has bought the game, which I know you know who bought the games. Like I'm not stupid. I know that you guys know that. basically whoever you guys know who bought the game and who didn't. That's obvious. Just I don't know, maybe just get out there more. Like stop listening to Rhyme Style, to Afro Sinju, to those people. And it's kind of you're kind of Bandai Namco, you're kind of riding them, okay? I'm not gonna lie, you're riding those YouTubers, and I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm not lying. They literally give them the beta 2 days before it's out. 2 days. I mean, it's. I guess it's not me because that kind of seems like they're riding them. But I guess that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But yeah. Maybe if you picked certain others, I mean, maybe if you gave everybody. I'm not saying everybody because it's a closed beta. But maybe I don't care anymore. Literally, like I'm not waiting until January. I was thinking about buying Z Fighter, but now I'm not. You can forget about me buying that game. I'll wait until the next Xenoverse comes out. I'm pretty sure every other person does not want to wait until January. Maybe if you move the closed beta up to let's say November or December, maybe I might change my mind. But until then, I'm not gonna buy your game. I mean, who wants to wait like that long? I mean, I was happy this week. I was gonna play Z Fighter, get the code that I needed to play it, play a little bit, and then be prepared. No, no. They just randomly pick people, and that's it. And not only that, they really don't give much to their community. The only thing they do is have streams with YouTubers. With big YouTubers like Rhymestyle, Afro Sinju. I'm glad that Geekdom doesn't like. He still probably plays the games, but I'm glad Geekdom 101 isn't like Rhymestyle or Afro Sinju. No offense to those YouTubers, but it's not fair they get the beta 2 days after. They should wait like everybody else has to. And matter of fact, I'm saying this right now, if they get the open beta to like a month before everybody else does, or something like no, like a week before no, let's say 5 days before everybody else does, I'm not buying Z Fighter. Okay, I'm probably still leaning towards probably buying it, but I'm not buying it if they get the open beta 5 days before the actual open beta is open to everybody. Okay, it's just that simple. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if it was different for you guys, like what games do you guys play, and would you be mad if they were doing the same thing, like giving YouTubers, like basically like they were giving like big YouTubers like stuff earlier? I mean, I don't care. Like if you're a big YouTuber or not, you're still a regular person. You ain't no celebrity. I mean, if you were like Selena Gomez or somebody like that, oh yeah. I mean, I guess if you have the money, then yeah, or maybe like Dr. Dre, someone like that. But you're a YouTuber. You literally and okay. I'm just telling you guys this right now. You guys probably don't know who Rhymestyle is, but I really don't like his content. I'm subscribed to his channel, but I don't like his content because all he does is he does unboxing of Pokemon cards, plays Dokkan, and he really I I don't even think his content is that good. I mean, literally, you can say my content isn't that good. I'm fine with that. But literally, Rhyme Styles, I'd say like, okay, he probably does editing and stuff like that, but his content literally is not good. Like, it literally makes me cringe every time I watch his video. I don't know if it's his voice or like something, but it makes me just cringe every time I hear his voice. No offense to him, but I mean, still, there's just, I don't know. I feel like, if I don't get the closed beta, I might have to send me a little email up to Bandai Namco. Don't think I won't do that. I will go personally to their Twitter and call them out. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, but you know, like I said, big YouTubers get all the stuff. They get all of it because they have better, like, they have more viewers. And that's the reason why they want big YouTubers. There's more subscribers, so then they get more subscribers because they're on their channel. I really wish that YouTube. It's kind of sad YouTube kind of came out like this because big YouTubers, they basically get everything. They get everything handed to them on a silver platter. No offense, they had to work their way up, but still. I mean, I have 50 subs, okay? 53 subs, okay? I literally, and they have millions. And they do it for a living. I mean, I'm not saying anything, but, you know, in the end, just people, YouTubers in general, except for the smaller ones like me, big YouTubers are just, they're just, they lie, they make drama, they do all kinds of stuff. They even bring little YouTubers in, like they take small YouTubers like me, and they say, hey, I'm gonna feature you. I want you to, be on my channel. I'm gonna make a ton of drama, and you'll get a ton of views and all that. People will go to your channel and all that and watch your content. And it's like, yeah, like I mean, see, if I ever get offered that, I'm gonna turn it down. You don't know why? Because I'm not like them. I'm not untruthful. I really don't lie to you guys because I mean I literally tell you guys all the truth and nothing but the truth. If you get that reference, it's from the NWA. I think that's what it's called. I have to look up the song again. Sorry, my brain is not like. It feels like my brain is literally like just went to Alaska or something like that. Maybe it's because I'm tired or I don't know, wore out. But yeah, I wish I got stuff handed to me on a silver platter. Give me a sec. But yeah, all these like big YouTubers. Like I said, if I really wanted to, I would wrote. First of all, this man, rhyme style. Okay, let's start. I want to start with rhyme style. Okay, first off, he's always showing himself with his girlfriend. It's like, dude. I mean, we get it. You have. We get it. You have a good life. You have an apartment and all that crap. But you don't have to show your face, your girlfriend, and all the stuff you have to it's like that one friend you have that always wants to show you all this cool stuff. It's like, well, who cares? I mean, I literally could probably get the same thing, but like cheaper. I'm not saying I'm cheap now, my boys. But still, I work with what I have, okay? Because I don't want to be going out paying no 30, 90 some dollars for like. I mean, if I had the money, I'd do it, but you know, in the end, like I would love to give you guys more content, like literally, but from what standpoint I'm at, I really can't. Like I could still give you guys content, but you know what I'm saying. I still can put out content, but I would love to be making videos off of Steam or maybe the One or something like that. I could make videos off the One, but it's like a long process, and it's already like when I do clips and all that for the PS4, it's already hard enough. So I just add stuff. Like right now, I'll tell you guys, it's livid. It's not easy. Okay? I have basically I make myself an objective list. Sorry, it like I said, I think I'm tired. I don't know. Wait. I thought that could fall. Dude, that dragon was cool. Anyway, let me say what I was gonna say. Um, like you might think it's easy for me to put out content because I'm a small YouTube channel, but you guys don't get it. Since I've been changing up my format, it's kind of a lot harder. Like, if I did everything in live streams, it'd probably be a lot easier. But I want to give you guys more content, like quality content that's good. So I've been doing them in clips. I literally have to go in and edit out like 60-minute videos to make them smaller because I know nobody wants to watch no 60-minute video. The shortest that I can probably make it probably be like 15 minutes, 20 at the most. And then you could just, I mean, if you don't want to watch it full, you just add it to your watch later list. That's what I normally do with content I don't, get to finish, but still, it'd be nice. Like I said, you guys support me a lot, so that's why I make content for you guys. I don't know, maybe you guys don't get it that, maybe I'm doing it for fun. I'm doing YouTube for fun, but one day I wouldn't mind making money off YouTube. I mean, I'll still bring you guys the same quality videos. Not the quality, but you guys know. I bring you higher quality videos and all that. And maybe I could do more editing, maybe record some computer games, maybe Xbox One's games. You know? But for right now, I can only record PS4 games. The only thing that I don't like about this is that the closed beta for no. That I was saving that for later, but give me a second. Let me go back to old Rob style. So, secondly, um, what was I gonna say? He always like it seems like he's bragging about this, like his stuff, because he's always face camming and all that. He has his girlfriend in there. It's like, dude, you know, skip you, dude. I mean, like I really don't care, dude. Like you brag all you want by showing your face and all that. I don't care, dude. To me, you're just a random person on the internet. I respect that. but you don't have to show off all of this cool stuff you have, and because it's just I first off, I'm never gonna do a face reveal to you guys if I have to. Like if I want to, I'll probably do it, but in the future, no. I'm never doing no face reveal. Well, probably. It depends on how much subs I get. But basically, if I ever do a face reveal, it's over, man. The reason I don't do a face reveal right now is because my channel is very small, and not only that, I basically haven't got a well. It's small, and there's another reason is because you really can't trust people online. No offense to my subscribers that probably don't know who I am, but the people who do know me, they know, basically a lot. But you just can't trust people online. That's obvious because I mean, you know, except for Rep Mac, they cool. So yeah, basically, yeah, dude. I wonder how many death threat emails he gets a day, because I'm pretty sure that because even if you haven't, what I'm trying to say is even if you were a big YouTuber, you basically are gonna get spammed a lot comments. But yes, I don't know what else to say, but I'm leaning towards more on Sucker Punch's side because even though they, even though it wasn't long and it wasn't long before they put the sites up, they still listen to their community members and all that. See, that's an example of a good company. Okay, I can go on all day about bad companies. Okay, there's companies that don't listen to their fan bases. There's companies that do and they succeed and they still get like a ton of people to play their game, and there's nothing bad about them. Example, Sucker Punch. The first one I named off is more like Bandai Namco because they don't listen to their community members, and all they listen to is their subs and the money they get. The big subs and the money they get and the views they get off their YouTube channel. I'm glad Japan, the Dokkan Battle Global, I'm glad Japan runs that, because if they didn't, then you would know that all the YouTubers, the big ones, all of Bandai US would give them all what they wanted. They would get all the good characters they wanted. So I'm glad that the Japan version, or the people who run the Japan version, also run the global. Okay, that's a good thing. Matter of fact, I think the Japanese version is better. No offense to the global, but still, I've got Celsa on my JP, and what, dude, he is good. But yeah, and there's also another company I wanna name because they need. I'm gonna say this, but Bandai Namco and this one company, I think I might try to take back what I say about Bandai Namco. But this one company, I don't I used to think it was good, okay? They were good. They listened to their community members, and now they only see numbers and money. And if you guys don't know what company I'm talking about, I did a little rant about them because of a certain game that was people knew that was probably never going to release, but the script did at least. And yeah, want to know that game's name? Oh yeah, Half-Life Episode 3, yeah? Half-Life 2 Episode 3, yeah. That's what I'm saying. They are the scum of the earth. I could say the same for Bandai Namco, but they're really not the scum of the earth. Valve is the scum of the earth. Like, they only care about Steam, and that's why Episode 3 never came out. And the Outlast team is going the same way. They're trying to sell the ending. They basically tried to sell the ending for Outlast 2 as DLC. So guess what? When I figured that out, I said skip this game, deleted it. I still have the first one downloaded because I liked the first one. The second one, it's just, it was all over the place. I didn't even know how much battery percentage I had. So I just had to guess. But yeah. I might do a Let's Play on Outlast in the near future, but not soon. Like I said, it's not like I can just put out content after content after content. I mean, I would love to do that, but still. I've also wanted to come out with like a character, basically a character versus. So, there's that one guy in Infamous. I've never played Infamous 1, but I know a little about it. So I might look up more information on it. And I also want to compare the Delson to him. Now, I'm not comparing the endings, you know. I'm comparing them as a character. Like, are they relatable? Something like that. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. Skip Bandai Namco US because you guys just... I really hope that you guys will watch this video. I hope anybody who's watching this video right now just spam this to Bandai Namco. Make them open their eyes. I like the closed beta should only... I think this is what a closed beta should be. To me, it should be a beta that you have to sign up for, and there shouldn't be a certain amount of people that gets it. Well, they basically anyone who signs up should get it. That's good. It's fair. The way they have it, it's just stupid and unfair. And I don't care if you say, well, that's the way it is. That's how life is. I know that's how life is, and it's stupid. I mean, I'm not saying Bandai Namco is as bad as Valve, because Valve is like I said, it's the scum of the earth. They were used to be good, but they the scum of the earth now. Unless I see Half-Life 3 release in the near future, or Episode 3 released by them, then they still the scum of the earth to me. But I'm putting Bandai Namco right next to Valve, because they're close to the scum of the earth. But not close. They kind of like they ain't the unscum of the earth, but they just scum. Let's leave it at that. They scum. I'm not surprised that Bandai just cares about their money and the big YouTubers. I mean, it's not like I paid $60 for Xenoverse 2 or $60 for Xenoverse 1. Or maybe $60 for Dragon Ball Fusions and maybe Naruto Storm 4. Maybe the rest of your games. But still, I wouldn't mind, after playing all your games, that if you guys send me maybe a code for the beta, that'd be nice. Now I will take this back. I will take this back if I get the code. If I get to play the beta, I'll take this back. If I don't, then I'm gonna rant on these guys. I'm calling them out. It's just that simple. But yeah, I'm calling these guys out, okay? I'm calling Bandai Namco out, okay? Bandai Namco, I hope you watch this video. I hope my subscribers share this to their friends and anybody. And I don't care. Put this up on Twitter. Put this up on Twitter because I want their Twitter account to see this. I want them to watch this video and say, "Wow, man, we messed up because of first off, okay? It ain't fair that the YouTubers, the big ones, get it 2 days earlier, okay? Y'all need to stop that, okay? They aren't basically, they just like us, okay? Don't give them a higher quality treatment because they have money and all of that. Don't do that. That's being petty, okay? That's like me saying, "Hey, rep, you want me to give you $1 million in GTA or something, something like that?" I don't know, but you know, it's at the end of the day, you can never trust some companies, and then there's companies that you can trust, like Sucker Punch, because they care about their community, unlike some, you know, Bandai Namco. Should say that they should rename the company Big YouTuber Namco. We all no. They need to name the company I only care about views, money, and subs from YouTube, and I also care about the big YouTubers giving me subs. That's what they need to rename the company. And to think I was probably gonna buy your game. Well, guess what? Guess what? I'm probably not now. And I hope most people who were planning on getting the game don't buy it because I hope it fails. I really do hope it fails because it makes y'all it makes an example of Bandai Namco, okay? It makes an example of how cruel, unfair, and just they're just not, you know. And not only that, you would think they would have made the open beta closer to the close, like November or December. Great. That those are great. Like, do it if you're gonna do it if you're gonna do it in January, which means next after that the next month the game actually comes out. And heck, I thought this game was gonna be good. I'm still gonna pre-order it, but I was thinking about getting the collector's edition. Well, skip the collector's edition now. But I totally hope this game flunks because then it sets them up to look like they're the bad guys. Because I'm pretty sure that Dimps and who else? There's a lot of companies they could have got, but they got Arc and the Arc Engine people to do it, which I mean they've never done a Dragon Ball game before. Let me add that. Okay, and I mean, if I go down in the comments later and say, "Oh, you're just mad because you didn't get the beta," I'm not mad because I didn't get the beta. I'm mad because Bandai Namco is just they're just they're just Richards. That's all I got to say. They don't listen to their community, and that's that. If you've ever sent something to Bandai Namco and they haven't responded, and it was major, like let's say like you really wanted to tell You really wanted to tell Bandai Namco that, you know, a lot of people and me, you know, we really want this one thing. It's one thing, and we won't ask for anything else. And they won't reply. I literally sent these guys 3 emails, and they didn't even reply back. So that tells you something. That tells you something, because at least when I sent stuff about Sucker Punch out, they did something. And I apologize for what I said about Sucker Punch, for whatever I said about them, but still, sorry Sucker Punch, but, you know, sometimes I get into a rant and, you know, most people do, so sorry. You guys are great. I mean, you guys, okay. Here's what I want to tell you guys, Sucker Punch, okay? If you've watched my channel or any of my videos, okay? I wanted to give you guys a good, like, business opportunity here, okay? Basically, if you guys come out with the next Infamous game, do Second Son. Because, I mean, you could do Infamous 3, but I'd rather have Second Son 2, because you guys never did kind of finish off of what happened to Delson. Like, did Delson get more powers? Like, what happened to Delson? Like, and I really want to know what the canon ending is. Is it the good, the bad? I feel like the good ending would be good, but the bad ending could also be canon to the story. But if we're gonna say something about the endings, that we could say it could be in the good or bad. So, I guess it just depends on what you think is canon for the game. Maybe that's why they have a good and bad ending. They want you to make, they want you to think what ending is canon. For me, I kind of think that the bad ending could work, but the good can also work. So unless they come out with like an official statement saying that both endings are canon, like both endings can be canon. Unless they come out with a statement that says hero or evil is canon, then I'm fine with that. But don't start me off with Delson being a hero or a villain, like a Max. I want to be neutral. Not only that, you can be neutral in this game. I mean, even if you are a hero or villain, you can still, like, basically, you can still kill people. I mean, it takes down some karma, but still. Not only that, there's a lot of other stuff. I'm not gonna get into it. But, yeah, come out with Infamous Second Son 2 and make Delson playable character again. From what I've read, there's more powers that, you know, he can get. Let him still have the concrete, but here's what I want to tell you guys, okay? If you're gonna make a Second Son 2, upgrade the powers he already has. So, like, let's say, uh, he has smoke. He can do the orbital drop, but then he can do, like, a better version. So let's call it, I probably call it the sun orbiting, no, scorching sun orbiting drop, or the scorching drop. And it's basically the orbital drop that basically, it basically is the orbital drop, but it's a higher, like, it basically does more damage. Not only that, neon is the one thing. Upgrade neon a lot. Concrete, give concrete an ultimate, okay? Y'all, you were slacking when you did this, okay? You gave us concrete but did not come up with ultimate. Okay? So I want the 4 powers that he's already has in the first game. I mean, no, in the second game. And not only that, I'm pretty sure everybody else wouldn't mind having neon, smoke, concrete, and and the video powers from the start, and then give us other powers. Like, let's say Delson is just like, let's go to Curtain Cove or whatever it's called, or let's go there and open up the cells so I can get more powers. Or maybe there was an outbreak at Curtain Cove. Makes sense. And all these conduits just basically just escaped. And he has to hunt them down with Eugene and Fetch's help. Depending on if you killed Hank or not, Hank will probably be there if you didn't kill him. Well, he'll hear about it, but near the mid-story, he'll join in. Now, what powers should you guys add? Well, you've been hinting that there's paper, so I mean, that'd be a good power to test out. Glass. I mean, look, there's glass windows, so I mean, glass wouldn't be that hard. Mirror, you couldn't do that, but electricity, you bring back electricity. If you bring back electricity, then you're fine. But this time, I've heard in the first game that basically electricity, if you go in water, you lose health a lot. And in the first game, you have to regulate getting electricity, or basically your character dies. Also, I think that it'd be a good idea that if you guys came out with like an Infamous Online type of game where it has all the lore of the series, and you get to train for and you basically can pick to either be a full conduit like Eugene or Fetch or Hank, or you can be like Delson, like a conduit, not a full conduit, but like he basically can gain any power he wants, but they're not as powerful as a full conduit. Okay? And then there could also be one for normal people, actually no, I'll take that back. So full conduits, and then like Delson like conduits, but they are not as strong as full conduits. And add all if you have to make new powers. But yes, like come out with new powers, and then basically you still have to get like let's say you pick the class that is like Delson, where he can get like every power in the game, and he can switch it anytime he wants. So all you have to do is all you have to do is either make missions to where you have to chase down full-on conduits like Fetch, Eugene, and then basically you would have to trace down like full-on conduits. So like let's say you have to chase down Fetch to get Neon. You don't know it's Fetch, but you're trying to get Neon. And you can pick any power you want to get. So basically, like, let's say you wanted concrete first. Well, you have to track down a full, basically a conduit that, a full conduit to get the power. So if you wanted to get concrete first, you would have to find Augustine and battle her. But you have to go into Kern Cave and all that, and it would take a while. Smoke, you would have to either, depending on like what ending they say is canon, which I'm pretty sure they'll say the good ending because Hank is still alive. If they say the bad ending, then Delson. If they say the good ending is canon, then Hank. What else? If you want video powers, you have to trace down Eugene, or basically fight him and get his powers. Paper, you would have to trace down the Paper Girl from, you know, this game. What else? Any other powers? And if you wanted electricity, you would have to chase down the guy from the first game. I forgot his name, but if you guys know the name of the guy from the first Infamous game, put it down in the comment section. Anyway, yeah. And then there would be side missions. So, like, the side missions would either involve, like, Delson, you know, you're hanging out with the full-on conduits. And, like, let's say you're, like, Delson, right? Okay? Let's say you're, like, the Delson conduit, okay? Where you can get any power you want. You would have to train, well, not train, but, you know, you would have to find the DUP, like, power, like, cores, and then basically that's how you would get new powers. And then you would train on it. You would train the powers, and when you fully mastered them, you would get the ultimate. So yeah, I guess that could be good. Not only that, I would buy that. No lie, I would buy an Infamous Online for PlayStation. Because then I play with my friends, you know, we fight it out, duke it out. And also, I wouldn't mind having character creation. That would be a good thing, okay? And you can also pick where you want your character, like let's say you can pick the place where you want to live, your character to live. So like let's say you wanted to live in Seattle or somewhere in Washington State. Like they basically have the places where like the Infamous games takes place. Um, and you can also travel to like a lot of places. So like let's say you wanted to go to Seattle, okay? Well, you would basically get to pick what apartment you wanted. So depending on if they add a money system in, which they should, it'd be great. Uh, there'd be like low ends and high ends, and it'd be like, it wouldn't be like GTA, but you could say it'd be like GTA with powers. I mean, I still buy it, but and not only that, like let's say you don't want to be a conduit, okay? Let's say you want to, let's say for my example, my friend Rep, who's on PlayStation. Let's say he doesn't want to be a conduit. Let's say he just doesn't feel like being a conduit, okay? Let's say he just hates conduits, okay? Which he doesn't. Let's say that he wants to be a something else other than a conduit. That's when you can bring in like you can play as a DUP soldier, and then you can get access to like multiple vehicles, and not only that, you get to pick what power you want. You'll be like a conduit, but not really. So yeah. So that's basically. I mean, would you guys like an Infamous Online? If so, comment down in the comment section below and tell me what you guys think. But if they were to come out with Infamous Online, I'd totally play that game. Not only that, you can name your character whatever you want. I mean, I think it'd be pretty cool. And then you get to choose the outcome of how they became, like, conduits. So, basically, if you're like a Delson conduit, that's what I call them. You basically can choose, like, the outcome of what your first power would be. So, like, let's say, I wanted, I don't know, concrete. Well, then, you would get it, like, wherever your character would live, okay? So, like, let's say he lives in Washington, or, somewhere in Seattle, or somewhere, I don't know. Somewhere around there, you get to live someplace, and you get to pick where you want to live, depending on what your level was. So, you would start out with like a small house, or maybe you didn't want to live in Seattle, so maybe they would put up other places, like you can be in Nokomis or whatever they call them in this game. But let's say that you get to pick which conduit power you get first. So like, let's say I wanted paper or neon or something. Your house or place would get attacked by like a conduit with that power, like a full-on conduit. But anyway, that's enough for now. Go head over to Twitter and make your votes on what you want me to do, Let's Play wise. The 15, I think there's 15 hours maybe left on there. So I'd greatly appreciate if you went over, you don't have to download the app, just go through Google and make a Twitter account. That's all. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Broku, the Legendary Saiyan, signing out, saying Bandai Namco doesn't care about their community, and yeah, I hope you all have a good day. Sonic the Hedgehog roll, peace out!